Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the Jaime Dee Show. Woo! Live on KSHP AM 1400 and 107.1 FM every Monday through Friday from 11 a.m. until 12 p.m. PST out of Las Vegas, Nevada, and live in the Elgin/Chicagoland area on WRMN AM 1410 and 96.7 FM every Monday through Friday from 1 p.m. until 2 p.m. CST. Yes. We're also live on YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, and Facebook at The Jaime Dee Show. That's spelled TheJaimeDeeshow, a real live radio show. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's an absolute pleasure to have you listening live in my radio show right now. Guess what? If you're in your cars, I truly appreciate you for not turning that radio dial. And if you're on the YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, or Facebook, hey, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So funny enough, I actually just saw our guest walking in. I'm about to FaceTime him live on air so he knows to turn around because he went the wrong way. But yes, I'm looking at him literally through the window. We have windows that kind of encompass the entire studio, which is awesome. I'm trying to call him more live on air. But if you're tuning in, we're going over some daily news today, and then later on in the show, I'm going to need you to stick around because we're going to have an amazing guest. I'm literally on FaceTime with him right now, telling him he went the wrong way. Come back downstairs, go outside, and you'll be able to see me waving at you. This is how you know this is real live radio and not a podcast. But yes, hey, we're going to have the absolutely amazing, oh, he came in, he made it work, the amazing Hurricane live on the radio. I'm going to tell him when it's time to come on, but for right now, he's going to sit there and just wait. But we're going to have him live on air, and I want you guys to hang tight because this is a celebrity talent I want you guys to get into. I want you guys to know, and I want you guys to call in at 847-931-1410 to ask him questions. All right, let's get into some daily news. Let me tell y'all, there has been a lot going on, and it is a lot to talk about. All right, the Jasmine brand stated a Colorado judge has ordered a local Starbucks to rehire, pay, and apologize to a barista who had been illegally fired for organizing a union. Per the Daily Mail, barista Alejandra Lynn Harris has been fired on November 18th of 2022 from her role as a shift supervisor at Starbucks' Superior location after she organized a union at the branch and participated in the Red Cup Rebellion in the same week. This year's Red Cup Rebellion saw baristas from more than 200 U.S. Starbucks locations walk off the job during the corporation's busiest day in the year, where it offers customers a reusable red cup to celebrate this holiday launch. Federal Administration Law Judge Ira Sandrin ruled the coffee house had, quote, engaged in a certain unfair labor practices against Harris on December 22nd of 2023. And that's why I bring it up. This happened a year ago. And she's just now seeing justice last month. Let me tell y'all this. I'm petty, but I also like having my moral standards. And my pettiness would be like, and I got rehired, now what? And I'm still not coming back. I don't know about y'all. I can't go work for somebody who hired me and feels that they don't like me. So I feel like they're gonna retaliate. Would you go back and work with somebody who hired you even though you got rehired forcibly? I just couldn't do it. Let me know what you guys think. We're live on YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, and Instagram. You know, I do acknowledge your comments live on air. If you are able to call in, number to call in is 847-931-1410. According to It's On Site, 2 male students at a Miami high school were suspended after they produced and shared AI-generated explicit images of numerous classmates, causing such distress that some victims were hesitant to return to school, per the New York Post. Could you imagine if somebody made a nude photo of you using ChatGPT or any AI-generated system and distributed it to the entire school? I would have an extreme heart attack. But also, that'll be high school, so you have to catch me outside. I'm gonna need my one-on-one. Using headshots obtained from the school's social media account, the student suspects utilized an AI deepfake software to fabricate nude photos of both male and female students. These images were then circulated among students on various social media platforms. As a result, one parent revealed that their daughter is experiencing humiliation and fear, leading to her reluctance to return to school. A parent, Vanessa Posto, said, quote, she's been crying. She hasn't been eating. She's just been mentally unstable. She does cheer, and she didn't even want to come to school to do it. The students face suspension from the charter school. However, despite the school's punishment attempt, several parents are calling for the students to be expelled. The distressing issue of deepfake news affecting students is becoming a widespread problem nationwide, with districts and administrators facing challenges in addressing this concerning trend. In October of 2023, over 30 female students from Westfield High School in New Jersey were targeted by manipulated images that had been shared. To legally combat these issues, legislators in New Jersey have proposed a bill to outlaw deepfake pornography, imposing both criminal and civil consequences, per the Post. While Texas, Minnesota, and New York have enacted laws to make non-consensual deepfake pornography illegal, California and Illinois allows victims to seek civil damages from perpetrators. Y'all, this is insane. The fact that people are able to make an AI-generated pornography video or picture of you is crazy. I personally believe those students should be expelled. I definitely understand kids be kids are dumb. I don't care what none of y'all say. High schoolers know better, and they know better to not put somebody's face on the picture of somebody's naked body. And personally, I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't be supportive of a quick suspension. That's a slap on the wrist while you could have potentially ruined somebody's entire high school life, because a lot of people may have thought those images were real. And I know if I had a video or a picture of me naked out on social media right now, I would fall out. I'd probably do like my friend Cardi B does and be like, you know what? It's me. It is what it is. We're going to keep it moving. Don't it look good? Because you know, when you own up to stuff that happens to you, people just get over it. But I would still be panicking in the background. All right, guys, we're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we're going to have the amazing Chicago Hurricane live on air, and I can't wait to tell you exactly who he is. This man is a celebrity in his own right, and I need you guys to stick around because he's about to tell it all. He really about to tell it all. We're going to get into some things, so stick around. This is the Jaime Dee Show live on KSHP AM 1400 and 107.1 FM every Monday through Friday from 11 a.m. until 12 p.m. PST out of Las Vegas, Nevada, and live on WRMN AM 1410 and 96.7 FM out of the Elgin and Chicagoland area from 1 p.m. until 2 p.m. PCST. I'll be right back.
Shoppers have been living large for less with the Radio Shopping Show, and you can too. Check out hundreds of items available now at WRMN1410.com and listen to the Radio Shopping Show daily from 10 a.m. to noon and during your weekday afternoon drive. We also invite you to follow us on Facebook at WRMN 1410 Radio and to download our app so you can listen anytime, anywhere. Keep on listening to WRMN AM 1410 and 96.7 FM.
Keeping your car's coolant system in good shape with a regular flush is really important. Let the experts at Meineke Car Care Center at 376 Sundown Road in South Elgin remove your old coolant, preventing chemical buildups in your engine. Then they'll fill your entire system with new coolant to help your engine run smoothly and prevent rust and corrosion, increasing your engine's lifespan. To schedule your appointment, call 847-888-9644.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Jaime Dee Show, woo! Live on KSHP AM 1400 and 107.1 FM every Monday through Friday from 11 a.m. until 12 p.m. PST out of Las Vegas, Nevada, and live on WRMN AM 1410 and 96.7 FM every Monday through Friday from 1 p.m. until 2 p.m. CST out of the Elgin and the Chicagoland area. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm super excited for you guys to be listening in your cars right now. Thank you so much for not turning the radio dial. And for those who are listening on the YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, and the Instagram, I really appreciate y'all. And the fact that we have so many people tuning in, y'all made sure that we didn't have no audio issues. We love to hear it. That's how y'all know this is real live radio and not a podcast. All right, guys, I'm super, super, super excited because I have my first celebrity live in-person interview with the amazing Hurricane. And I just started in the Chicagoland area this week. Let me go ahead and ring that bell and clap it up because we making stuff work over here on the Jaime Dee Show. Y'all, if you don't know who the Chicago Hurricane is, you got an issue because this man is known everywhere. When I say this man works with everybody, I mean everybody. Hurricane is the owner and founder of Born Legend Management. He's an entertainment manager, and he's a movie producer. He's about to join me live right now to discuss his journey and how he got into the industry, the difference between a manager and an agent, what services his management company provides, the talent he currently manages, and the jobs he's booked, them and more. So without further ado, let's clap it up for Hurricane! What's up, man? How are you?
I'm good, man. Appreciate you guys for inviting me out and making me your first guest. It's only fitting that you have Chicago Hurricane.
Yes, we got the
guest.
Chicago Hurricane as the first guest. And I'm going to let you know you are on the camera, so if you sit up a little bit, they'll be able to see you more. Okay. But yeah, there we go. Look at you looking all good. Hey, happy to have you live on air. So a lot of people are wondering, who is the Chicago Hurricane? So I'm going to give you your justice and your time so you can shine a light on who you are to everyone listening in on the radio right now.
So I guess let's start here. Entertainment manager. I've managed some of the most influential clients on the planet Earth. And if you didn't hear planet Earth, some of the most talented, phenomenal clients. And now I'm into the producing space for movie, television, film, commercials, and that. So that's pretty much where we are right now.
Period. Let's hear it. And Hurricane, you were actually born and raised in Chicago, right?
Oh yeah, South Side.
South Side of Chicago. Hey, if you're from the South Side, go ahead and ring in. If you I know there's a lot of people right now listening in on the YouTube and their comedy live who are saying West Side. If you're from the West Side, go ahead and claim the clique you come from, okay? Listen, Chicago Hurricane, and everything else that you go by, you travel America a lot. Sometimes you even go internationally. Why is it that you stay in Chicago when a lot of your work is out of the city?
So I wouldn't say a lot of my work is out of the city. I would say this: there's no one in the city that does what I do.
Oh, period. Okay.
And with me saying that, there have been people that do what I do, but just to your testament, everybody leaves once they reach a financial status.
Okay.
So I would say 85% of my work actually comes from me staying in Chicago and staying grounded.
Okay.
Because I'm pretty much the go-to guy for production companies, for the record labels, no matter what artist is coming to town.
Okay.
They reach out to me for resources.
Well, let's get into that because you said you stayed here because you are the go-to. What made you start Born Legend Management, and how long has it been since you've been in service?
Oh, man. I've been in business for about 15 years now.
Okay.
And I think the city needed that. I think the city needed that call to bring everybody to one accord. And I don't just manage artists, but I manage brands as well.
Okay. And
that's where we get the name Born Legend from.
Right. Yeah. Love that. So you got that because you manage more than just talent. You're an all-encompassing management company.
Correct.
And so with this management company, you have done a lot of amazing work. I want you to tell everybody what are the services you provide, because there are people right now who may be looking for management. You probably get some extra money in your pocket.
Well, yeah. So I do get about I would say about at least bare minimum 20 requests a week.
Wow. For management?
Yeah, for management.
Jeez.
But I tell everybody, don't look at what I'm doing or my clients are doing to assess that might happen for you.
Okay.
Because I tell, management is just like a marriage, right?
Okay.
So you have to, actually align your brand with the brand of the person that you represent. And I think that's the most important thing when it comes to management. And, people look at management as just like, all right, if I get a hit song, then I'm on. I don't have to do anything else.
Right.
You know what I mean? Or if I get a hit feature, like say for instance, you can get a feature from Drake. That doesn't really mean anything.
And why do you say that?
Because you didn't put the work behind it. There's a lot of behind the work, a lot of behind the scenes action that goes into that work. So just because you have a feature with Drake don't mean that the radio is going to play it.
Facts.
You
Facts.
know, you got to have a marketing budget. You got to have a radio budget. You got to have a team, a promo team, to promote that radio, to promote that song. And that's what a good manager is. And if I just meet you today, how can I, actually manage you?
Right.
Because I don't really know you.
Makes sense.
So I would always suggest that it's somebody that actually knows your craft or somebody that's close to you that you trust, because it's always like that tricky, I guess I call it the honeymoon phase, of the management, situation. When it comes to management, we control the funds.
Right.
We have access to your social security number. We have access to your bank account. We have access to everything.
Oh, wow.
So that's not something that you just kind of like want to just jump into.
Right, and give to anybody.
Yeah. So that's why I always, I say, hey, just, reach out to somebody that's trusted, that and then once you guys build that, then you can step over to the next lane.
So Hurricane, you said earlier that some people get management, they get that first feature, they get that first opportunity, and they try to drop the management because they feel like that puts them on, right?
Right.
Why do you feel as though that's what happens? Is that because people feel like, okay, cool, that's all I needed you for? Or do you feel like people just get too big-headed?
It's a combination of both. It's a combination of both. As I just stated, it's a very trusting situation, right? With getting into the business.
Okay.
And your manager might not have all the resources that you need to, level up from a certain plateau that you're in.
Okay.
And I think that's what makes me such a valuable entity, is because I've been in the game for so long, and I'm not afraid to reach out to what you call my big homies.
Okay.
So when I'm managing you, it's not just me, it's a collective. It's a collective part. And I have a coalition of managers that we work with all the time.
Okay.
So if I have a client that's in LA and I'm not in LA, I have a managing partner that I can reach out to and say, hey, my client's in LA, would you mind picking him up for the weekend and take care? Or there's a business meeting that I need you to attend. So I think that's very important. But a lot of the up and coming, managers don't really have those outlets or those resources. So if you do have somebody that doesn't or hasn't built that in the way of, building your career, you got to a certain, and it feel like you hit the ceiling, then I feel like you should kind of, move around.
That makes sense.
But in moving around, keeping that person in some magnitude because they were there from the beginning.
Right.
And they have an investment as well as you, in your career.
At that point, you're really family, like you said.
Correct.
Now, Chicago Hurricane, I have been in this industry for about 9 years. Me and you have worked alongside each other at many different big events, many different award shows. We've been on sets together. I mean, there's been a lot of things that we've done together, but we've been working, again, side by side, not specifically together. And one thing I have done in my past is worked with a lot of big management companies and those who are managers to top celebrities. And I understand that you all may have similar services, but you guys all have different access.
Yeah.
You guys all have different price points, and you guys all have different things that you can still do for clients individually. So I want you to detail for everybody who's listening right now, what are the specific services you provide through Born Legend Management?
Oh, man. Brand partnerships.
Okay.
Brand equity. Because I've been in the brand space, because I also, separate from my clients, I also have some of the biggest endorsement deals in entertainment.
Right.
So that forte is something that a lot of artists are just now getting woke up on, and they're just delving into that. But I have resources for that. And I manage a lot of brand partnerships.
Okay.
So whether it be, Orange Theory partnering up with the Cubs, or whether it be North Face partnering up with Gucci, or whether it be, Comme des Garçons partnering up with North Face. So, I work on a lot of those partnerships.
Right.
So that makes, things a little bit, intricate than some of the other people that represent people.
Nice. Hey, we love to hear it. I'm so happy to have you on my live radio show right now because I know you have so much to express, so much to tell, and you're going to just really give a lot of knowledge to a lot of people who don't know much about the industry. We're going to take a quick break.
Yeah.
When we come back, we're going to get into a lot of more stuff, a lot of things that I have on my list. Gee, sorry. We are live on YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, and Facebook, so I'm literally commenting live right now, and someone said something, so it got in my head. Kara says, blood, sweat, and tears type of thing. You are doing the thing. Bob says, what an interesting guest you have. People are saying, hey, you say South Side, but it's West Side till we die.
Man, it's Chicago, man. It's Chicago.
That many people out here who are commenting live, reading live, and still doing a live interview like me here at WRMN AM 1410 and 96.7 FM out of the Elgin, Chicagoland area, and KSHP AM 1400 and 107.1 FM out of the Las Vegas area. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back.
Batteries Plus Bulbs is more than batteries and bulbs. It's your repair shop for Apple devices, Samsung Galaxy devices, and more. Located on Randall Road, just south of 20 in Elgin, Batteries Plus Bulbs fills all your battery and light bulb needs in one stop. They have the largest selection of batteries for ATVs, cameras, phones, laptops, scooters, cars and homes, and everything else. Looking to save money with energy-efficient LED or holiday lighting? Stop in at Batteries Plus Bulbs in Elgin. Go to batteriesplus.com for special offers.
A recent Gallup poll indicated that 38% of Americans are putting off health care because of financial concerns, the highest ever recorded. I'm Dr. Bob Martin, here to serve you every Sunday afternoon from 1 to 4. Millions of Americans are seeking health advice that will not cost an arm and a leg, so I offer health tips and advice absolutely free. Listen to my show, Sunday afternoons from 1 to 4 right here on WRMN AM 1410 and 96.7 FM, the voice of the Valley and the home of Radio Shopping Show.
For a little lighthearted lawlessness on Sunday afternoons, listen to Handle on the Law from 4 to 7 p.m. Handle on the Law is a unique combination of useful legal advice and outrageous handle remarks. Whether you're talking about Big Brother, big business, big legal problems, or Big Macs, you'll rarely find Bill without an opinion. His rapid-fire commentary gives listeners the information they crave in the way they crave it. It's Handle on the Law, Sunday afternoons from 4 to 7 p.m. right here on WRMN, AM 1410 and 96.7 FM.
It's easier than you think for pests to threaten your family's health. Ticks, which spread dangerous diseases, hide in tall grasses and even on your pets. Rodents easily invade your home, contaminate food, and can carry more than 35 diseases. Mosquitoes, which breed in standing water, transmit many diseases. Get the facts you need to protect your family at pestworld.org. It's that easy. A public service message from the National Pest Management Association.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Jaime Dee Show. Woo! Live on KSHP AM 1400 and 107.1 FM every Monday through Friday from 11 a.m. until 12 p.m. PST out of Las Vegas, Nevada, and live on WRMN AM 1410 and 96.7 FM out of the Elgin and the Chicagoland area every Monday through Friday from 1 p.m. until 2 p.m. CST. We're also live on YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, and Facebook at The Jaime Dee Show, a real live radio show. Hey, if you're just now tuning in, I already went over some daily news, and now we have the immaculate, the amazing, the extremely resourceful. When I tell you this man has access to any room he needs to get in and that you want to be in, that's the one. We have Hurricane, owner and founder of Born Legend Management, entertainment manager, and movie producer. I'm telling you, celebrity management to the stars. Chicago Hurricane, let's welcome him back into the show. How you feeling, man? You nervous?
No, I'm good, man.
You good?
I do this for a living.
You do this for a living. I mean, you're talent yourself, but you're not the talent. You manage other talents.
Yes.
And you put them on the radio. You put them on TV. You put them on commercials.
Every day.
Every day. How often are you in the hot seat?
I guess very seldom. Yeah, very seldom.
How long has it been since you've been in the hot seat before today?
About 2 weeks ago.
Oh, dang, 2 weeks?
Yeah,
I was hoping it'd be like 2 years.
Yeah,
a year,
no.
You got me back out the, bruh. Not 2 weeks ago. Listen, You have done so much in the industry, and you literally are around anybody. Just check your Instagram at Chicago Hurricane, literally Chicago Hurricane, and you can see that you're always amongst the crowd. You are the who's who. And a lot of people are commenting right now because they're going to want to call in and they're going to want to ask you questions. They want to know, who are the people that you manage?
Corey Hart, yeah.
It's a lot of people.
Yeah, it's quite a few. Kenny Galladay, NFL player. Corey Hardrick. Danny Lay was a client I've managed. Ray Schrimmert. Soy Lee. Work with Wale. Michael Blackson currently.
Okay.
I know you heard about all in the news.
Listen, I was going to ask you off air if we could talk about it, but if you want to bring it up, we can talk about it on air too.
Cat Williams, Michael Blackson. But no, it's a lot of love and respect there between them two.
Okay.
Trav Q,
love Trav.
Content creator / actor, comedian. Yeah, so my roster's pretty full, man.
So you say you have about 20 requests per week.
Yes.
And you named a bunch of celebrities. I know you also have probably some everyday people that you manage behind the scenes as well.
Yes.
Talk to me about how you decided to choose those specific talent. Did they reach out to you? Did you reach out to them? Were they referred?
So I guess it was more of a combination of both. Just having relationships and it organically, meshing. I think that's important that the, who you work with is more organic than just, okay, be my manager, or would you like to be a manager, or you need management, let me be your manager. I think it has to start with like little steps in that direction. And that's pretty much with all my clients, how it evolves.
Right.
It starts with me actually doing work with them prior to managing them. It's like, whoa, the level of my business, the level of my brand has, grown exponentially. So it's like, all right, what you want to do?
Right, right.
And then there's always a trial period, with anybody, or just like with anything, to see if it works. And
okay.
Some have worked, some have not,
I feel it.
So
now, Hurricane, we are live on YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, and Facebook at The Jaime Dee Show, and we're live in 2 different cities. We have people calling in, and I want to give them time. But before we get into that, a lot of people are commenting live right now saying that you're super interesting, and they love it. And before I open up the phone lines, I do want people to call in at 847-931-1410. Again, that's 847-931-1410, because I love to actually have an interactive live radio show where you guys can actually feel like you're a part of the team. And so we're going to get into that, but I want to know this. You have an eclectic array of people that you manage.
Correct.
You said you had Michael Blackson, you have Trav Q, you had a basketball player. There's so many different people. Baseball player.
Football player.
Football player.
Yeah.
Okay, you just said baseball.
Yeah.
You do everybody.
But
I just want to ask this. How do you decide which opportunities to give to which talent? Is it like, hey, somebody reached out to a specific talent, or you're like, I know this would be perfect for you?
No. So I specialize in not representing the same caliber of artists. So what you would be booking Danny Lay for, you wouldn't be booking Michael Blackson for. What you would be booking Trav Q for, you wouldn't be booking Wale for.
Okay.
So, that helps out a lot. So, they're all in their own different genres.
Okay, cool. Yeah. People are itching to get in on this conversation. I'm going to open up the phone lines. I think we got to do it. We got to do it. We got to show the celebrity that he is a celebrity for real. He got people calling in. Who we got on line 1? Do we have who we got on line 1?
We got Terry on line 1.
Terry on line 1. Yeah. What's up, Terry? How you feeling? Can you hear us? No. Oh, the call dropped. All right, let's do line 2. Who we have on line 2?
Looks like we got Javelle.
Oh, is this Naturally Radiant?
Yep.
Oh, is this the wonderful member of Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated?
You better know it. It's Founders Day is around the corner, Fred.
Ooh, we're going to talk about it even though it's J5. Okay, you're calling into the Jaime Dee Show live in Vegas and live in Chicago, and we have the amazing Hurricane. I know you want to talk to him. What's your question?
So actually, it's not a question. It's a comment. What I wanted to say is thank you for doing this show today. I'm going to go back and show this to my 16-year-old son.
Wow.
I love the fact that you come across as very humble. You're not braggadocious. I love that about you. I love that there's a black man sitting here that has stepped in many rooms and has provided opportunities for people. So I just wanted to say thank you.
Oh, that's
yeah, I appreciate that. That means the world to me, and that's basically what I what I strive for is just humbleness. Because even if you go, like, if you follow me on any of my social media platforms, it just says Chicago Hurricane. It doesn't say I Team Jordan. It doesn't say I represent this client. It doesn't say I do this. It's just me. And for so many years, it's just like, if you know what I do, then you know. The people that need to know what I do know what I do. But I'm starting to step out of that shell now because I think it's important for the youth to understand, what I represent to the culture and to the people. So that's where we are right now.
That's
so I appreciate that call, that comment.
I appreciate you. Thank you so much, Nationally Rated, for calling in. I'm going to ring that bell one more time because I definitely wasn't expecting that, and that was not planned. So that's awesome.
No,
you got him over here blushing and whatnot.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Stuff going on. I got a comment on it. So you got good stuff going on.
Thank you.
Thank
I
you.
appreciate you.
I appreciate you. Okay, so because she actually brought this up, she has a 16-year-old that she wants to show this to because obviously there are a lot of people who look up to us in our industry, and there are young kids who think that they can start now, and it's actually the truth. They can start now.
Correct.
So what's some advice that you want to give somebody who's listening, like this 16-year-old that Natural Radio is talking about, who wants to get into the industry?
16-year-old. First is protect your brand. We live in a culture of, just, drill music. We live in a culture of not representing ourselves as professionals, right? So you got to start young with, representing yourself as a person that can get into some of these boardrooms, into some of these meeting rooms, because what you see on the street is not what you see behind the scenes. So when you see like a Lil Durk, or when you see like, NBA Youngboy, when you see all these different artists, there's a person with a suit and a tie on behind them.
Facts.
So just make sure that you carry yourself in that light so that, when you're in these rooms, you can, be respected and start branding yourself as somebody that can actually get money from this.
I love that. And one thing that we both know to be true is that our industry is extremely networky. It's extremely networky. It's not what you can actually do, it's who you know. Because
that's a fact.
People can train you. People can make you into a star. I mean, look at all the people like, for example, Bad Baby. She was never a rapper. She was never going to be a rapper. But they made her into something because they saw something in her, and it was who she knew. You're making this face. But it's true. It's true. And she balling till this day. Not even 21, and she balling to this day.
Yeah, and more than 85% of the celebrities I know.
Hello? And then
what did she do? 200 million from OnlyFans?
No, dude, 5. It wasn't even naked.
Yeah, that's insanity.
Went from being on TV to some Catch Me Outside to being a rapper. And not even just like, okay, you're a good rapper. Like, she was like a rapper that was traveling internationally and performing with big artists, to then taking hiatus, getting on OnlyFans, and making over $5 million during the pandemic. Isn't that insane?
That's insanity.
All under 21. But then again, it's people...
Without taking her clothes off. But again, it's people, I'm not saying it's you, but it's people like you and people who are part of other brands, who are part of other establishments and labels who say, you know what? Let's make this into somebody. And the reason I say that is because a lot of people get it confused between what a manager is and what a talent agent is. Yes.
And a lot of times people try to look for the talent agent to do what you do.
Correct.
And before we go to break, I want you to take some time to explain what is the difference between a manager and a talent agent.
So there's a very, very, very distinctive and major difference between a talent agent and an agent. A manager and an agent. So you managers, our job is 24 hours a day. We manage everything from the home life, the car. So when the client is going to buy a car from the dealership, that's a manager's job. A talent agent's job is like when you have an athlete, their job is just that one lane. Just, whether it be football, whether it be basketball, whether it be, certain endorsement deals that pertaining to the, the position that they're playing. And I think that's the biggest two distinctions between the two. One job is 24 hours a day, one job is 9 to 5, essentially.
Right, and you're saying because I think a lot of times too, people forget that talent agents, they're specifically looking to book you for a role.
Correct.
And they're looking to get you onto something. Managers are making sure, hey, does this match your brand, your clothing, your hairstyle, the way of speech? Hey, going to be at these award shows that match where you should be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's not an agent's job.
Right, right. You know what? Listen, I want to take a quick break, but listen, people are calling in, and I love it. Let's go to line 1 because I don't want anybody else to drop. Who we got? We got Terry.
We have Terry, yes, sir.
Terry, welcome into the Jaime Dee Show. How are you? Can you hear us, Terry? Oh, I think we dropped Terry. All right. Well, listen, if you call back. This is a live radio show. Let's take a quick break. When we come back, we have some more questions for you. How you feeling in the hot seat? You feeling good?
I'm good, man.
Feeling good? Hey, love to see it. Hey, this is Hurricane Live with me, Jaime Dee, on KSHP AM 1400 and 107.1 FM out of Vegas, and WRMN AM 1410 and 96.7 FM out of the Elgin and Chicagoland area. Don't go anywhere. We got more questions, and you're still able to call in 847-931-1410. Stick around.
For the ones who get it done, the most important part is the one you need now, and the best partner is the one who can deliver. That's why millions of maintenance and repair pros trust Grainger, because we have professional-grade supplies for every industry, even hard-to-find products. And we have same-day pickup and next-day delivery on most orders. But most importantly, we have an unwavering commitment to help keep you up and running. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
McGrath Nissan in Elgin is located on Route 19, East Chicago Street, Irving Park Road. Bottom line, Elgin. And McGrath Nissan offers exceptional customer care from sales to service, as well as a highly rated body shop and on-site rental service. McGrath Nissan is your local one-stop shop for the best deals and the best service. So let them show you why generations of customers keep coming back. Don't leave town to buy your car. Make it McGrath Nissan at 945 East Chicago Street in Elgin.
Family owned for over 40 years with 3 locations around the Elgin area, Beef Villa is open and ready to serve you. Stop in or drive through and get your lunch or dinner hot and fast. Enjoy burgers, dogs, chicken, and of course beef is waiting for you at either Elgin locations or South Elgin location of Beef Villa. Stop in for the Friday fish special, Villa Burger, pulled pork, or the incredible salads available from Beef Villa. Need help feeding a large group? Catering is always easy with Beef Villa. Go to beefvilla.com for catering options. That's beefvilla.com.
You never know what or who you'll hear from on the first shift with me, Marky B. Like Tim Sconing, a WRMN news reporter back in the 1960s.
The jingles you all played, they were purchased by Dick Sutter. He was at some radio convention. He came back with this reel. I remember them playing that in the studio. We were so excited. We thought we were network now. And it's the same jingles today.
That's great.
Every time I hear them, I get excited about it.
I'm sure.
It's a lot of fun.
Fun times on the first shift, right here on WRMN, AM 1410 and 96.7 FM.
What's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome back to the Jaime Dee Show. Why are you laughing, Hurricane?
I love it, man.
Nigel just messed up my intro. Welcome back to the Jaime Dee Show. Woo! Live on KSHP AM 1400 and 107.1 out of Las Vegas, Nevada. This man just messed up my whole intro. And WRMN AM 1410 and 96.7 FM out of the Elgin and Chicago land area. Okay, let's get this person back in before I even start talking. I don't want to drop this call. They want to talk to you, Hurricane. We have Terry, actually Kara, on line 1.
Yep, Kara.
Kara, can you hear us?
Yes, I can.
Oh, you sound great. Kara, where are you calling in from?
From Phoenix, Arizona.
You are in Arizona.
Hey, Kara, how are you?
Look at the Jaime Dee Show reach.
I know, right?
Period. Okay. Kara, what you got to ask Hurricane?
I was wondering, your line of work, does it give you a more stress than any other job you've had, and do you enjoy your line of work?
Wow.
That's a good question.
That's a great question. Wow.
You stumped him, Kara. Good job, because he messed up my intro. Thank you.
Well,
I was just curious.
I'm gonna say this, right? I'm from one of the most impoverished communities in the city. I'm from Chicago, from inner city in Chicago. Like, is one of the worst communities anybody can be brought up in. And this career has given me the ability to live a life that I wouldn't have never imagined living you know, like as a kid in Chicago, you couldn't imagine. I would just put this into perspective, right? 85% of the people where I grew up and where I come from will never see a palm tree. So when you start to put it into that context, the rest of the stuff is easy. So, you know, I love doing what I do. I love meeting the people that I meet. I love working with the people that I work with. Like, I've worked with some of the most, some of the most influential people on the planet Earth. And it's like, sometimes I just be in awe. You know what I'm saying? And myself, every day when I wake up, like I might receive a call from Samuel Jackson or receive a text from MJ, Michael Jordan. It's like, wow. I just have to sit back and just like, damn. So whatever, you know, stress that I deal, it's minimum. It's extreme because I actually love doing what I do.
That's amazing.
That's beautiful. Kara, thank you so much for calling into the Jaime Dee Show all the way from Arizona. I appreciate you.
And I have a house in Arizona.
You have a house in Arizona?
Yeah.
That is so random. Why?
Yeah. So my daughter lives in Arizona.
Oh.
Yeah, my ex lives in Arizona. I have a house in Anthem.
Oh.
Yeah.
How far away is that from you, Kara?
I'm in Chandler, so it's about 2-3 hours.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Good drive. Yeah.
Not bad. Well, thank you so much, Kara. We really appreciate you.
Thank you.
You have a really good day.
Thank
Okay.
you.
That was good.
Yeah.
Okay, so we actually have a college student who's commenting in live from Tampa, Florida right now. And she wants to know, did he have an art or an interest that brought his love for entertainment prior to starting management?
No.
None at all?
None.
So now how'd you get into this?
I was a plumber.
You were a what?
I'm a licensed plumber.
I cannot see that. You were a plumber?
I'm a licensed plumber.
You know what? I can see like CDL truck driver, but plumber?
No, bro, I'm a licensed plumber. Yeah, yeah, it's crazy. It's insane. I got my start in business from riding motorcycles.
Huh?
Yeah.
Wait, explain that.
There's nothing I can't do on a motorcycle.
What do you mean? Like, you
Nothing.
do tricks?
Yeah, Woolies. I did the stunts for Biker Boys, the movie. So that's how I got into the business originally. So I was the guy that all the rappers used for their videos in the beginning.
You were a video mixin?
Yeah.
What's the well version? Mixin? You were a video mixin?
Bro, I did all the stunts for all the video. Remember riding bikes like in the 2000s was like, it was golden. You know what I'm saying? Like it was a whole cult. So, you know, it started with Twista, man. Like Twista brought me in the game. Like, yeah. Like it started with him just taking me on the tours, taking me on the roads, and, you know, it just elevated to a part where it's like, okay, he made me a manager.
What?
So I was doing plumbing and managing.
Wait.
Twista
made you his manager?
So Twista made me a manager. So I was Twista's assistant manager for 7 years under Raw. And then when Twista signed Shauna to GMG Entertainment, Twista made me her manager.
Wow.
Yeah, man. So that was the first artist that I ever.
And that's how you got into it.
Yeah, Shauna from DTP was the first artist that I ever managed.
Hold on, I asked you earlier how you got into this, and now where did this story just come from?
Bro, it's the reality. You asked me, did I ever want to do this?
Kara, you brought that out. Shout out to Kara, because you just opened him up. What? Yeah. You were a plumber and you were video mixing.
Yeah.
I love to hear it. Okay, so people are super excited about this interview, and you might get some more calls. I'm sorry about that.
No, I'm good.
You might get some more.
That's what we're here for.
No, I mean, you might get some more calls requesting to be their manager. I know you said you're pretty overloaded as it is, but hey, this is what happens when you get the power of the Jaime Dee Show. People want to know, what are some actual gigs you've booked your talent? Because they want to know what it is that you're actually doing. Because they see you on red carpets, they see you on sets.
Oh,
what are you actually booking people? Give some examples.
Soundtracks for the World Cup, Grammy movies, hosting BET Awards. Man, we do a lot. Yeah, I do. I mean, everything from A to Z. Planning, you know, NFL games. The list just goes on.
Natural Radio on YouTube says, "Can I sing for you?"
yeah, go ahead.
Please don't call in and start singing. Okay.
I would like that.
For real?
Yeah.
Okay, Natural Radio. He said if you can sing, call in and sing. He would like it. Listen, y'all better shoot y'all shot. My social topic yesterday was shooting your shot.
Yeah, but that's what you gotta do. You gotta seize the moment.
You know what? I'm about to seize this moment right now.
I was the plumber. I was a plumber, and I represent some of those influential people on the planet.
I love that.
Bro, bro, you got to just seize the moment. I think when somebody asks me, I'm going to just give you this quick, like somebody asked me a few days ago, what's your 2024 plan look like, right? I'm like, I don't have one. I don't have one.
Okay.
And the reason I don't have one is because I feel like there's a certain kind of people, right? There's people that are extremely structured, and there are people that kind of like just go with the flow.
Yeah.
And, adapt to every situation. So I'm like a chameleon. So I'll take opportunity, just like, bro, like this interview.
Right.
Like everything happens for a reason.
Dude, we've been friends for what? Almost a year and a half now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And,
almost a year and a half. We met in the cold-ass winter of New York. I forgot I'm on live radio.
Yeah, and the thing about it, it's like, okay, take this situation, like my phone broke.
Yeah.
And I called you back, and then we're here.
Facts.
Right?
You know what? Pause. I'm about to call you out live on air because how many friends and you call me and then be like, hey, let's hang out and then go ghost. And when I hit you up, we have conversations and then you go ghost.
No. Wait. No. Listen. So what happens is
Tell me.
It's that structure thing, right?
I bet it is.
So now just like anybody else I'm in a different city every 2 days.
And so am I. Not every 2 days, though.
So no, check it out. So you'll see
you be on a boat, Hurricane.
Yacht.
A yacht, a boat, a paddle sail, whatever you be on, be on it.
That's during the summer.
You be on it in the winter. Stop lying.
No, well, that's in Miami, but I don't have that boat no more. But
that's your boat? That's your yacht?
Yeah.
When am I going to get invited?
Bro, you back in Chicago now.
I got invited?
You been LA. I don't want no smoke or nothing have to do with LA, nothing, because the water is terrible in LA. Okay. And I'm not a fan.
So I'm getting an invite to your yacht then.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, cool. Go ahead and give your excuse again.
So now go back to like you got structured people, and then you got people that just kind of like go with the flow and adapt like chameleons. I'm one of those people. So I feel like the structured people, it hinders them from their true calling or what they're really here to do. Because it's like putting blinders on a horse. When you put blinders on a horse, their whole goal set and mindset is just going straight. But then you miss everything around you in your peripherals.
I'm gonna need you to put me on your important list.
That part. So I'm just open. I'm outside.
All right, okay. So do I get an apology?
Yeah, I just did. My apology.
I didn't hear my bad.
But
I'm sorry.
No.
I want to hear I'm
because
sorry.
let me tell you, we already did that when I called you back. You're the first. When I got my phone, I saw you kept texting
the first
me.
One? Don't say I kept texting. It was one text. Don't do me on my live radio show. It was one text.
I responded.
Okay.
Along with, you got to think about it. My phone cracked on New Year's Eve.
So partying too hard.
No. I just sat down on it. We don't have hostess no more. So now you got to think about the amount of New Year's Eve texts that we get.
Facts.
And I went through each and every last one of them when I popped my phone back in and called everybody back.
And you called me first.
Well, you weren't first, but you were up. I called you back.
I thought I felt important. Anyway, let's get to the lines. We have Sadora on line 1. Sadora, where are you calling in from?
Hi, calling from Miami, Florida.
We got Miami, Florida in the house.
Okay. I live in Miami.
We love to see it. Yeah. Sadora, what's your question?
Okay. My question for Hurricane is, I know there's a lot of up-and-coming individuals now that are very interesting. Is there a qualification that would just say, no, I'm not going to manage this person. I just can't do it. I can't do it. It makes you just want to walk away.
So repeat that question.
My question is, you manage a lot of talented individuals.
Correct.
But we know some of them are very interesting out here. Have you ever been in a problem where you just say, no, I can't deal with this individual. I can't manage it?
You mean
like a problematic artist? Would you be like, I can't manage them?
So do you mean prior to me managing them or during the course of me managing them?
Both, prior and during.
So of course I would never manage someone that I feel to be problematic. Let's start there. And yes, I've represented clients that were just not in the beginning sector, but little things just kept happening to where it was like, yeah, nah, this just ain't working, because I pride myself on my own brand as well as representing clients. That's why I don't have any of my clients in my bio.
That's smart.
Yeah, that's why I just said Chicago Hurricane.
That's smart. Okay. Hey, Dora, I really appreciate you for calling in from Miami. We do have to close out the show because it is time. Thank you so much. We had Arizona. We had the west side of Chicago. We had Miami. Now, real quick, Hurricane, look me straight in my eyes real quick. I'm about to shoot my shot. If you were my manager, where would you see me?
Well, I couldn't answer that question.
Why can't
because
you answer that question?
No. I'm gonna explain why. It will be unprofessional. It will be fake for me to answer that question without looking at your portfolio.
You've been around me so many times. You know
but see, let me tell you, just like being around me, you have to dive in, bro. You have to be very interested because if you look at Trav, a lot of people just thought, oh, he just did 100 bottles on my tab, not knowing we did 6 movies this year. So everybody can't just say, just offer, there's a lot of behind the scenes stuff.
Yeah. And
business, like I said, I take the business extremely serious about my client.
I support it.
So it would have to sit down and articulate what you do besides radio hosts, whether, okay, all right, are we doing movies? Are we doing brand deals? Are we doing, rapping? Are we singing?
Because I have to get off the air, I guess my best shoot your shot would be, are you going to take a sit down with me and we're going to have this conversation? Can we do that, Hurricane?
Yeah, we can do that.
Pinky promise.
Pinky promise.
Okay, cool. Y'all heard it right
here.
We
got my man as the witness.
Right. Mark right here, our producer. You heard Chicago Hurricane say, we will have a sit down. We will talk about my career, and maybe I can have a new manager. We never know. We never know. All right, guys, this has been the Jaime Dee Show live on KSHP AM 1400 and 107.1 FM out of Las Vegas, Nevada, and live on WRMN AM 1410 and 96.7 FM out of the Elgin and Chicagoland area. Thank you so much to Hurricane. We appreciate you. We're going to have you back on for part 2 because we have more calls in, but we calling in, but we got to go. All right, y'all. Thank you so much. Say bye, Hurricane.
Everybody, appreciate the call. Appreciate the love. Chicago Hurricane, Instagram.
Bye, y'all. Happy weekend. Stay safe.
Not sure what to have
for great quality tasting Italian food and pizza, make your destination the Italian Pizza Kitchen on Irving Park in Roselle. The freshest Italian ingredients are used at Italian Pizza Kitchen, where the plentiful pasta dishes are created from old home recipes. Try the piping hot pizza or other favorites like the fall off the bone ribs. Italian Pizza Kitchen has a passion for outstanding food and service. From their family to yours, Bon Appetito. Call 630-582-1900.
Batteries plus bulbs is more than batteries and bulbs. It's your repair shop for Apple devices, Samsung Galaxy devices,